Hi, friends. Welcome to Enlightened World Network. We bring you a guided meditation every day of the year. And today, our guest meditator is Dr. Jane Mountrose. We're so pleased to have her with us. She's an author, a teacher, and a podcast host. And we love having Jane here with us at Enlightened World Network. Jane, thank you for being here.
Oh, thank you, Ruth. I'm delighted and excited.
Great. Well, we're going to let you start whenever you're ready.
Okay. Ruth and I talked a little bit about this earlier today, and we both have been reflecting on Christmas and the birth of Jesus and what that means to us personally. So we're going to be picking up on that. And I wanted to read a really beautiful message that Ruth sent me on Christmas Day, or part of it, about her own reflection with Terry. So this is what she said. She said, "This Christmas morning during Enlightened World Network's meditation with Terry Angel, we were taken back to the sights and energy of Christmas Eve. We felt calm in the dark and stillness. There was a pregnant sense of expectation and wonder. Then the manger became clear. Rather than seeing baby Jesus, we were shown each one of us as a baby in the manger. We saw that the angels celebrated when every one of us was born. They celebrated that just like at Christ's birth, we were each the possibility of love manifest. We, at every moment, have had the option of being and showing love, the divine love that is us." And I just felt that was so beautiful. I wanted to pick up on it. It was very much in harmony with the feelings that I was having about the whole thing and what it means to each of us personally. The opportunity with Christmas and the coming new year to experience a new sense of birth of our own true selves. So this meditation is going to be about releasing any feelings that we have that were less than divine and opening more to the truth that we are essentially love, and also that a spark of God resides in each of us, that the divine is with us all the time. So that's where I'm going to go. And we can start just in the usual way, closing our eyes, if that's appropriate where you are. And shifting from your thoughts to your breath. Breathing in love and light from the universe as you inhale. And as you exhale, just releasing anything you sense that you don't need now, any energy that feels discordant or limiting, any tension that you sense in your body. As you breathe in love and light. And as you exhale, just release, just let go. I find it really amazing for myself. Just a few breaths like this change my state quite a bit. And as we open to the process, you might also notice how you feel now, how you feel about yourself, how alive you feel in your life, and how you feel about your possibilities. And we'll see what happens as we open more to love. The next thing I always like to do is just ask any energy that is not your own to leave your space, because we want to be fully present as ourselves in the meditation. So it's the power of your intention here, just asking any energy that is not your own to go back where it came from, lovingly, to other people, other places, other times, so you can just be more present in the moment. And in a similar way, we leave bits of ourselves in other times and other places with other people. So you can just ask for all of those bits of yourself that are ready to come back to return to you now. And you may sense that you feel more solid, more present in your body. Just enjoy that breathing in the love and the light, and being aware that we are surrounded by the divine. Those beings of love and light are always around us, supporting us. So breathing in now, we're going to breathe in lighter energy. And the goal here is that we're going to imagine now rising up, just rising up into the air. We're going to head for a beautiful, lofty mountaintop, just safely and gently flowing up there. As you breathe in more love, more light. And when you arrive, just notice the expansive view. A beautiful, it's one of those lofty mountaintops that has a 360-degree view of the world. And you can see for miles just the magnificence of it all. As we expand our view, it also expands our perspectives and our minds. So from this place, we can open to the heavens above us and the light of the sun that is flowing down so beautifully on us, which is metaphorically the light from our source, from our creator flowing down and nurturing us. And from here, I'd like to just imagine somewhere on that mountaintop, there's a magical spot where you could just rest for a little bit, maybe sit and rest. Maybe there's a little stream nearby with the kind of melodical notes of music as it flows. Just the perfect little resting place for you. And once you settle there, it's time to now breathe that love into our hearts. Which this is such a simple thing to do. And it also is where that spark of the divine exists in us, in the center of our chest. You can feel that it's a tender spot in the center of your chest. Just breathing, as you breathe more love into it, that little spark of light in there brightens up. So it's like a little flame almost. Perfect. A perfect flame, not a hot flame. Just breathing more light into it. You might feel the light intensify there. And if you're more kinesthetic, it might just feel like there's more energy there in your heart. Whatever you're experiencing is perfect. Just open to that feeling and allowing that light to become brighter until it starts to radiate out from your heart all around you, flowing into all of the cells of your body. The cells love love. They love sparkles too, so you could add some sparkles to it if you want, with love and light. And then allowing it to radiate all around you, filling that whole ball of energy that is your energy field with love and light. And allowing it to expand out. This is our opportunity to release any burdens that we're holding of feeling that we're less than divine, and just allow ourselves to expand the truth of who we are as divine beings of love. It's beautiful when you open to the love in your heart, that doing that provides a different sense of who we are, I think, for all of us. Whereas we might be judging ourselves as not enough of this or too much of that, whatever we've been hearing from people around us. When we connect with the truth in our hearts, we're divine. And that spark of light that lives in our hearts is a spark of our Creator, a spark of God that exists within each one of us. And we're all here as beautiful, unique beings with a purpose. And if the purpose is just to be love, that's enough. Actually, that's a lot. And if we can breathe love and understand that we're deserving of love, It can open us to a whole new view of everything. So looking around you again on the mountaintop, you may sense those angels and masters and beings of light who are supporting you, your guardian angels, your guides. They may feel like they're closer now. Because when we open more to that love, we're closer to them. And when we can sense the truth of who we are, we can allow ourselves to just be without any expectations of being someone else or anything else. I wanted to return to this today, which is just opening to that love in, for me, in my heart is the foundation of everything. I do that most every day. And it has changed everything for me. And even now, it's been more than 30 years, I look at this time as an opportunity to expand even more. And this is true for all of us. There's always more to understand. There's always a deepening to receive in our understanding that we are love, that we are deserving of love, and that we are truly divine. And doing this, another thing you can do is ask that light above you to send down an even higher frequency of light, because we exist in different dimensions. And we can take in higher frequencies of light that allow that space around us to expand even more, sometimes to the point where any division between us and all that is disappears. So if we just invite that light, the perfect amount for us now, can notice what that's like, to allow that light around us to just expand out freely. And feel the blessing of being in that space, being one with all that is, with everything, with God. From this perspective, there may be a message for you too. In times when I do this for myself, I just allow myself to write whatever comes to me, so that I can bypass any thoughts that my mind might have about the experience and just allow it to flow. And doing it now, I just sense the divinity in everyone and everything. And even if others can't see it, when we can see it for them, we're giving them a great gift. And when we can see it for ourselves in a deeper way, we're giving ourselves a great gift. In a sense, we betray ourselves when we belittle ourselves. We lose our sense of the truth of who we are, but we always can return. And this particular space, whatever it is for you in this moment, if it's a place you want to come back to, you can just make a note of it now, what you notice with your senses, with your inner senses, the sights, any sounds. You may hear angels singing. You may just hear a beautiful, gentle breeze flowing by you, and how your body feels. And also going back to aliveness, I think aliveness is a great measuring tool. How alive do you feel now compared with when we started? Again, you can remember to return to this same place anytime, just by breathing in light, that love and light, with the intention and imagining yourself coming back to it. Just allow yourself to have your own place where you can be in the divinity of who you are. without any expectations from anyone or anything. Just to be. Very peaceful. I think, well, I just want to stay. And of course, you can stay in this space as long as you want. Again, I think one of the messages that has stood out for me this year is to recognize that the light of God dwells in each one of us. And to feel in your heart that you have a spark of God's light in you, as each of us does. And make that a gift to ourselves. So with that, I'm going to intend to begin the journey back. And it's not that we need to leave this sense of who we are here. We can take it with us. But just imagine now drifting gently back down to where we started. And sensing your body. You're sitting in a chair, lying down. And also sensing your connection with the ground, with the earth. And with Mother Earth, we want to be grounded. Just sending love to Mother Earth. And I just always sense when I send love to Mother Earth that I receive so much more back. So much love. So just settling into your space and taking your time to come back out of this experience, breathing in energy that is more like your normal waking state, just gradually coming back. And when you're ready, you can open your eyes.
Jane, it would have been very easy just to stay in that
I know.
energy.
I can still feel it.
Yeah. There was such a beautiful point when it got to that calm. I could really feel that shift.
Mm-hmm.
You said something that I would like you to expand on, because I think it's really poignant. You said we betray ourselves when we belittle ourselves.
Right. Well, it's just that we betray the truth of who we are. And it's interesting. It wasn't that long ago. I can't think how many years it was now, but it was fairly recently that I realized that actually we are never separate. We just believe that we're separate, which makes us separate from the divine. But we are, it is a betrayal of the truth of who we are, because we're always divine. It's always there. That sense of actually being separate is just in our imagination. And that's one thing I like, going up to the mountaintop and just asking that light to come down from source and feeling that sense of separation just melting away until there is none anymore. I mean, to me, that just feels so soothing. Kind of releasing all the expectations of anything and allowing ourselves to be pure light and love. And we are love. It's so funny because I talk a lot about love. Love for me is the big thing. I love love. And when I think, I also think the Christ within us is the Christ consciousness is the template for rising to a higher level of being. And whenever I think of what is the template, I just think it's love. If we can be love, then that's it. So yet we get lost in this illusion that we have all these other expectations of who we should be. And
Everything you're saying, Jane, is right in there with everything that Enlightened World Network stands for. So I'm just nodding my head. Yes, yes. You said another fun thing, which was the cells of your body love love.
they do. And I think they love sparkles too. I'm partial to sparkles. If you just imagine sending love and sparkles into your body, my body, I can feel it. I can feel my body's tingles because all the cells, yeah, all of our cells are intelligent. They're being betrayed too when we go into fear and we send all these horrendous chemicals into the cells of our body. Now, if we're focusing on love, we have the opportunity to send positive chemicals into the body. So and the facts about love are just so compelling. It's life enhancing. Whereas fear and stress, the things that are so promoted in our society, are the opposite. They can be killers.
Right. And when you're sitting in that place of fear or anxiety, you can actually feel it in your body.
Oh, yeah. You can feel the contraction. Yeah. Yeah. And also, this is why I like to use aliveness as the measurement. If you think just for a moment of what fear feels like, you can feel the aliveness. It's like the energy is just draining from your body. Because we're meant to be in this state of oneness and love and joy and flow.
Right.
Just saying those words, sometimes I do a thing I call the word exercise, just saying words: miracles, joy, love, generosity, gratitude, blessings, angels. They just lift your energy right away. Miracles.
Right. Right. Jane, thank you so much for this beautiful, beautiful meditation. Could you take a minute and just share with us what you and your husband, Dr. Phillip Mountrose, are bringing into the world these days?
Well, we co-direct an organization called Awakenings Institute, which is a nonprofit organization devoted to creating a more loving world. So we have trainings, and we've written books that are on Amazon. We have a website, and the website is gettingthrough.org, which is gettingthru.org. It's from the 90s, but we keep it because it actually has some, relevance on the internet. Gettingthrough.org/holistic is one of the main pages. You can find out about awakenings at gettingthrough.org/awakenings. On Enlightened World Network, we have the Circle of Love and Light every Sunday it's at 12 noon Eastern, 9 a.m. Pacific, and obviously the focus is love and light. We do a lot of things with angels and oracles and ascended beings, and just bringing more love and light to the world, because this is the thing that's going to resolve. From everything I can tell, if everybody was vibrating love, just imagine how different the world would be. And it has to start with somebody. So, and I know actually there are millions of people in the world who are doing this. But the more we can individual, the more that we can be in that place, the more often we can be in that place, and then come together and vibrate love and light. That's one of the best things we can do, I think.
So, friends, if you want to see somebody who is truly living their ministry, tune in to Jane Mountrose. She is truly living her ministry. So, Jane, thank you. Where can you said getting through?
Gettingthrough.org, gettingthru.org / there's holistic / spiritual / awakenings. Those are different parts of the website. We have a very large website because it's been around for a long time.
Right.
And we have a book. Actually, we just finished a book recently called The Solution. And you can find out about that one too at, I think it's Get the Solution. Now I can't remember. Getthesolution.com, getthesolution.org. I forget. That also is on Amazon. Get the Solution is, and the solution, of course, is love. It's a book. It actually is available for free for anybody who wants to read it, to share it with your friends. It discusses some of the benefits of love for people who aren't aware of it, just how good it is, if nothing else, for your health. It's a good place to start, and the quality of life, and of course, how good it is for the world. So.
Excellent. Jane, thank you so much. Friends, thanks for being here at Enlightened World Network. We are going to have a whole coming up year of daily meditations and a lot of shows. So please stay with us here at Enlightened World Network. Take good care and God bless. Thank you, Jane.
Thank you, Ruth.